Can I be honest? Sometimes it seems like God is taking a long time to do something you want him to do or need him to do immediately. And we can experience the stretching and testing of our faith in the time it takes for us to ask for intervention and for the breakthrough to happen. But we see when we look at creation and when we look at the Word of God, that God is more invested in the journey and our process than the outcome. A lot of times we're more invested in the outcome than the journey and the process. But in the process and in that journey and in that stretching time, God is doing something. We see this in John 12. Jesus' close friend Lazarus has died, but he actually knew that he was sick before his death, and yet he waited to come to him and his family. It says in verse 17, when Jesus arrived at Bethany, he was told that Lazarus had already been in the grave for 4 days. And his sister Martha said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died," because Jesus was alerted to his sickness before that. But even now, I know that God will give you whatever you ask. So Jesus told her, your brother will rise again. Jesus told her, I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even after dying. Everyone who lives in me and believes in me will never die. Do you believe this, Martha? And she said, yes, Lord. I have always believed that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, the one who has come into the world from God. And it goes on to say, she's thinking he's talking about the resurrection of the dead. Mary and Martha take Jesus to the tomb where Lazarus is laying. And Jesus says, roll the stone aside. But Martha, the dead man's sister, protested, Lord, he has been dead for 4 days. The smell will be terrible. Even after Jesus has already told Martha that her brother will rise again, she still doesn't quite understand what he is about to do. And he says, Jesus responded, didn't I tell you that you would see God's glory if you believe? So they rolled the stone aside, and then Jesus looked up to heaven and said, Father, thank you for hearing me. You always hear me. But I said it out loud for the sake of all of these people standing here so that they will believe that you sent me. Then Jesus shouted, Lazarus, come out. And the dead man came out, his hands and feet bound in grave clothes, his face wrapped in a headcloth. And Jesus told them, unwrap him and let him go. What happened here? Jesus could have easily healed Lazarus before he died, but Jesus was demonstrating a fact that he is the resurrection and he is the life. There is no situation too far gone, too late in the game for Jesus to resurrect, redeem, restore, and renew for you. He is the power of resurrection. He is the power of life. This Holy Week, I pray that whatever situation you're looking at and it seems beyond repair, you would remember that in this time, he is giving you an opportunity to believe, and you would lean in to that place of stretching in the waiting time between the time of prayer and the actual outcome of receiving the thing that you've prayed for. God bless you.